Hold on, just give me a second, guys. So this red and blue line, when it's above, right, is going to sell. When this red and blue line is above the candle, is going to sell regardless of what you see here. Now it's telling you buy, it's telling you buy, right? When this green candle appears, right, it's going to buy. But this is the first thing to take note of. When you see the EMA lines, these red and blue lines are called EMA lines. When the EMA line is above the candle, not in the middle, above, right? Now let's go and look for something that looks like above, so you don't confuse middle for above. Can you see this is above,
Okay.
right? What is happening? The market is selling, right? When you see the EMA line below the candle, this is below, is going to buy. And what did you see the market doing here? It bought. It went up. So it bought up, right? Once you see it, what? It bought, came to this place. A red star appeared, right? And then it started to change trend. When a market is buying and you see red star appearing, right? Even if you still see the EMA line below, know that that market is going to sell, because this red star is indicating a change of structure in the market, right? So let's say I was in the market buying, I've been buying, and this red star occur. I'm not to start second guessing, but the EMA line is still below, it will still buy. No, I leave the market. Why? Because this red star is telling me that, oh, sellers are now in here. It's about to change.
I keep going.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that it's about to change, and then it's going to sell. And then you can see the ranging movement, because there's a change about to happen, right? You can even see this long sale. Imagine somebody was buying in this long sale that happened. Is it not just going to be so crazy for the person's account? Right? So as you are buying, right? Once the red star comes up, it's like telling you, hello, please exit the markets. Something is about to happen. So let's go and look for sales. Remember, I told you when the candle is above, it will sell.
Mm.
The EMA line is above the candle. For a buy is what? Below. For a
Below.
sell is what?
Above.
Above.
Exactly. So let's go and look for sales. This is what? This is a sell. Now, guys, look at something, right? So this stuff is a sell, right? It was selling, 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 selling. When the green star appeared, what happened?
Started buying slightly.
Okay.
Exactly. Just like when you are buying, you see a red star, you know that a sell wants to happen. So even if you still see the EMA above or below, that green star is already telling you something. So as you're gonna sell, as you're gonna buy based on the EMA line, let this star be your indicator for change of market structure. You understand?
Yeah.
Good. Right? So now, where does trend wave come to play? Now, let's say I'm selling. Let's say I just came in and market, is selling, is on the EMA.
Mm-hmm.
Let's use this recent, let's use the current this thing, markets, right? Can you see this has not fully formed? It's still like trying to tell us where it's going to decide. It's in the middle, it's not
Mm-hmm.
yet below, it's not yet
Mm-hmm.
fully above, right? So when you see something like this, you don't try to pressure it and force things. You just go and select another pair, because here is neither below, is neither above yet. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Once you see something like this, it is coming, right? It's trying to make a firm decision, but it is not there yet. You want to take trades that are not 20% accurate. You want something that is between 70, 80 and above. Win, that when you take it, you're sure you will win. So stuff like this that's in the middle of the candle, on decisiveness, the red line, the blue line is not below exactly. You don't take it, you just wait it out, wait for what the market wants to do. Let's check it on 1 minute. Can you see on 1 minute? Same thing. It's not very clear. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yes.
So let's check.
I have a question. Can I ask now?
Mhm.
Or have to ask?
Okay.
Okay, so sometimes the blue line, I've seen an example. Okay, see the one just at the when the EMA line, the red line is on the red candle. The blue line is not so close, but yet it was a sell. So are we meant to be looking out for the two lines or just maybe one and then the other
No,
one?
you are looking for the two of them.
Okay, okay.
We are not looking at one. Remember, I said there is a trade you take is 30% that you are sure of it. But we
Mm,
don't do 30% surety. We want quality trades. That's why somebody will say, oh, I did this, it worked. And then when I tried it again, it didn't work. Why? Because you were trying it on 30% guarantee that it will play out. No, we want quality trades. What do I mean by that? Let's look at something that is, when we say above, is above. Now, look at this. Do you need a soothsayer to tell you that this thing is above?
no, no.
It's above, is above.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need something? Let's go and look for below. Do you need somebody to tell you that a soothsayer to tell you that this thing is below?
Mm-hmm.
It's clear, you can see it vividly. So that's the kind of, you want to take quality trades. You don't want trades that you take and you start your fear. Don't you like your heart? Eh? You take some trade and you're looking the way it's dancing, it's going to profit, it's going to minus, it goes to like those. Me, I used to feel like I've passed that level to be taking those, those kind of trade. Yeah, because that type of thing, you now have to be forced to stay with your phone because you can't do anything else.
Mm. Mm.
And sometimes it's just annoying. You will even get upset and say, well, let me just close and go.
Mm.
So you want to look out for quality trades, right? If it's not there yet, it's not fully above, it's not fully below, wait it out. Guys, let's look at these ones here. Now, can you see the red line? Can you see the blue line here? Can you see where my cursor is?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you see that? Let's picture that this thing was coming. Was it fully up below Was it fully below?
No.
No.
No. Imagine somebody that took this here and this candle formed and and then started selling when the person went in for a buy.
Hmm.
Do you see the heart attack involved?
Yeah, yeah.
So is it not better that I waited this thing out until it came below properly, and then I now
Yeah.
bought? I bought up. I bought up. Then I saw red star. I say, let me come out. Is it not? Don't you think it's better?
It is.
So that's just it, right? So like I said, this is where trend wave comes to play. Let's say you want to go in, right? What did I just do? I went to go and refresh. Sorry. So let's say you want to go in, right? You just wait this stuff out to be clear, right? And then you now open your other tab, you check trend review, go with on the same time frame that you are using. Don't come and use 1 minute on Supernova and on trend review, use 5 minutes. Use the same time frame, right? You see this long, put your exit, maybe is it one or is it two, right? Or you choose a zone in between. Let's say I don't want to wait up the way to exit two. I want to take a zone in between. I'll just set my cursor in the middle. It's telling me 44 something, 44 180 or 170. You're looking at the prices here. If I set my cursor, it's showing what 44 161. I'll use that as my TP. My invalidation, I just choose the one that is here. Or you can go with the exit to that trend wave gave you. Once your trade is in profit, right, you can break even or take partials. I want to believe that we all know how to do that. Once you break even and take partials, you can go and sleep. Some people feel like, oh, I have to be monitoring my trade. No. As you set your TP, once it goes into profit, or if unless you want to scalp, right? If you're going to scalp, you go in, take once it does your within 2 minutes, you've made your money, you come out, you've done your daily target, you close your laptop or you close your phone for that day, right? So the thing about this supernova stuff is that it can make you just get greedy because you're making money, you're just excited, you want to keep going, you can't keep going. So this thing requires discipline. Because imagine somebody coming from below here, right? And has been buying, and here. The person will be too excited and want to continue, right? So let's say red stars appeared. You wait it out, right? But I usually recommend have a daily target. Once you've made that, you're done. And you don't necessarily have to make your target from one pair or at once. You can maybe around three trade US 30, right? Make half of the target later in the evening, right? You can now come and see, oh, what the market is saying. Take your next trade and you go again, right? So, do you have any question? Let's try a live trade. This is not ready yet, so let's go and look for another pair. Let's look for another pair. Let's check. Should we do gold or silver? I'm not a gold trader. Like I'm not like someone you catch trading gold. But let's see, guys. Let's see this stuff play out. So now the first thing you look out for that I said is what? You look out for what? The volume, right? Make sure that it is saying good volume. If it's saying low volume, just wait it out or we pick another pair. The beautiful thing about this is that there are endless pairs to choose from. right? And you can decide, someone say, okay, what time frame do I trade on? You can trade on 5 minutes and you can trade on 1 minute, right? They will not be saying different things. This one is telling you what that it's a buy, but it's not fully activated. So what do you do? Even if the EMA line is telling you is buying and you've seen a red star close, you know that that buy is like 20%. Why? EMA, this star is here. But when you see a buy, right, that is below the candles and there's no star, do you get? It's like a short buy. It's gonna keep buying, 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 buying. So once the star appears, it's like an indication for you to exit, right? So and then when you exit, how do you know when to go in again? You wait for the market to tell you its direction. Are you selling or are you buying? Or as now that is doing Mr. and Mrs. Indecisive, you wait. Vanilla, are you not unmuted?
Yes, sorry, I got cough. That's why I muted. So, is there any actual time to really check this supernova? Because anytime I'm checking it, you always have,
Mm,
when it's selling, you will have the green star. When it's
mm.
buying, you always have both. So I'm confused. I don't know what time to be
So go for
checking.
to another pair.
Okay.
That's what I just did. We were on US 30 and I went on gold because US 30 was indecisive. You look at this. This is crypto pairs, is unlimited. You can't exhaust it. This is what forex. I just like to stick to US 30, right? And when do I trade US
Mm,
30? I trade it at the New York opening,
okay.
right? Which is after our 2:30 session, right? After our
Mm,
2:30 session on Supernova is going to be saying low volume, low volume, low volume. I'm just gonna wait. Once the volume say good volume, I look at the market and I initiate my trade,
okay.
right? Now, go US 30 around 8 is also okay to trade too, outside of the 2:30 p.m. session as well, right? So
8 p.m.
yes, all
Okay.
of these things is not for me to come and be teaching you. Nobody told
Mm,
me about US 30 on this
mm,
thing. It's because I was eager to know, right? I've paid for the product.
mm.
If I don't use it, who's going to use it for me? Even before I taught that supernova training, right? I was back testing my knowledge for 2 weeks on the demo. So when I see some of you guys, you're learning something and you're doing it on your live account, it baffles me. Because even me as a coach, when I want to backtest a new strategy that I'm learning, I do it on the demo. When I've now understand what I'm doing, I take it to my live account. So your live account is not for it for trying and error. No. When you have tried it out, you have seen it play out, you've understand, you've written down what you took note of, or on GBP JPY. When the star comes out, it does like this. Because when I was learning, that's how I was writing out. How did I know that when red star appears, it's gonna sell, despite the fact that the EMA line says buy? Because I was looking at it and paying attention to what the market was doing. Because to make more money, you have to be willing to give yourself to knowledge, right? So I knew that, okay, looking and then you see this play out, you're wondering, okay, why is it that when red star appears, even if the EMA line below says buy, the red star appears, the market will start selling. It's just telling you something. The structure of the market is about to change. Who changes the structure of the market? It's people that have money, people with liquidity. Let's say Elon Musk now was going to come in, because who trades? The banks, the big guns. There are people that trade. That's why they don't teach these things in school. They don't intend for us to be wealthy.
Mm.
Yes, forex has been existing since 1950 something. If they wanted people to know, trust me, we will know by now. Think about 1950 something. So the fact that people are now coming into this knowledge, it doesn't mean that wealth is going to happen for you overnight. They will still try to stop it. Because for some people, they are not happy that with your 200 pounds, you can come and make how much? Do you think they're happy? And that's why sometimes if you watch all these investment reads, they'll tell you that like retail traders are so funny. With their 500 pounds, they'll make 10% and they're not happy. You made 10% of your capital, you're not happy. Do you know what they want to make? They don't want to even make 1%. They want to make 0.0000000, and they are done. And so when they see us that have made money, we're still greedy. Do you know what they do? They intentionally change the structure, manipulate the market. So they'll take your money and the money that they invested to make. So you that understand that, oh, this, you also have to be wise. Don't allow your emotions get the best of you. So let me just ask everything we wrote. I just hope we're really paying attention. First thing to take note of, I'm just going to go over it again. Good volume. Another thing to take note of, good volume, whether sell or buy, the volume should be good. Right? Now, for a buy, the EMA line, which is the EMA line?
The blue
That
and the red.
The blue and the red
amazing.
line.
I did not say yellow. Blue and the red.
The red.
The yellow is just a plus. For a buy, the blue and the red must be below the
Below.
candles.
Yeah.
For a sell, it will be above. Now, when you are buying, when the candle tells you to buy and you see a red star appear, what is about to happen and what should you do?
A sale is about to happen, then you exit.
Okay, good. And when you are selling, right? For a sell, the EMA line is what?
If it's a buy, it's below. If it's a sell, is above.
Okay. When you are selling and you see a green star, what is about to happen?
It's
It's
about to buy.
about buy. Yeah.
Look at a vivid explanation of what we're talking about.
Mm.
Now, this EMA was what's above, right? And is sold. Is sold. Is sold, 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 sold. Right? It kept selling and it got here. Green star what appeared. Let's say I was selling, let's say I was in this particular sell candle and it sold down, open another sell candle, was selling down, right? Because each candle represents 5 minutes. So in 5 to 10 minutes, I've made my money. Oh, do you
Mm.
understand?
Yeah.
Right? And let's say I entered at 5:29 by 5:32. That's like 3 minutes that I used to trade and make my money. Then
Mm.
green star now appeared. Right?
Mm.
Let's say my target was I wanted to make, let's say, 70 pounds, but I've made 45 pounds. But I want to make 70 pounds. When I see this green star, should I still be thinking that, oh, I need to still make my £70?
No.
No.
I'm immediately going to leave the market and
Mm-hmm.
wait for the trend that it wants to form. Because this now that was selling is telling me that this green star is telling me that it wants to change structure. Oh.
Mm.
Something different is about to happen. So what do? I wait.
Mm.
I don't just jump in. I wait and see the structure of the market play out. What do you want to do? Do you want to start buying? Since I was selling, now green candle has appeared, means that it's going to buy,
Mm-hmm.
right? The buyers are coming in. The buyers are in place. So I want to wait and see, have the buyers taken over? As the structure of the market change, once I see that the structure of market has changed, is the candles are no longer above, they are now below. So I'm not going to wait for a below that is in the middle of the candle. Remember
Mm.
what I talked about? You want a below that is clear.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
actually below the candle. Can you see what this is? So can you
Yeah.
see the below that was clear? What happened?
Fine.
It was selling.
This is
Bye.
below the EMA. What happened here?
Is a sell. Sorry,
Bye.
it's a buy.
Was
It's a buy. Sorry.
Please
It's
be
a buy.
writing this thing out. Oh, don't just trust your brain. Write it out.
It's a
Write
buy.
it out. So that when you are going, even if you want to trade, you can look at your notes, right? As you are doing your practice, because you first practice on your demo before you take it to your live. As you're practicing, you look at your notes and be checking it, what you are doing. Once you place your trade, you see it play out. Remember, I said each of these candles is 5 minutes. It bought for 5 minutes, sold for 5 minutes. This big candle again is another 5 minutes. It bought for, right? Right? It kept it. Then what now happened? Red star. Can you see this?
yes.
Mm-hmm. So it bought here,
Mm.
did a reversal sell down here, right? This is where when you see a trade, your trade is in profit, then it start reversing back. Some people will now panic and leave the market. When you see £100, instead of you to have take partials and break even, you did not do anything. Your £100 now reduce to let's say 34 or £40. You now quickly close. Those panic close. You now quickly close. Then you now see that you start buying again. You now jumping again.
Mm.
Why not just help yourself? Take part of your profit and break even and watch the market. If you see it still keeps buying, fine and good, it's more money for yourself, right? But once you see the red star appears, it's telling you that that your buy, you be like say you go close because the market is about to change structure, right? So that's just what you need to look out for. And it's very easy. Do you see when we were here, this EMA line was like in the middle of the candle, was not
Yeah.
really sure. But you
Yeah.
see, as we were talking, it was now giving us a clear
Mm.
dimension of where it wants to go to,
Mm.
right? It's telling us, okay, something is about to change. The rest that told us that, oh, this Eve, despite the fact that this is a bio, is gonna sell a bit, right? And it's sold, right? But because the EMA line is above, it's a buy, but the red star is telling us just leave this buy for now. It's not sure of what it is doing. Do you understand? So you don't want to take trades that are, let's say, 30 or 50% sure. You want quality trades. The one that you take and have peace of mind. Do you understand?
Mm.
So for gold, you can trade gold in the morning, in the afternoon, right? In the morning, in the afternoon, 3 p.m., 4 p.m., you can trade gold. It's good, right? US 30, same. Other currency pairs, I don't really know. I don't trade them, right? I just look to the experts for those ones because they are slower than commodities and indices. Do you understand? They don't move as fast as these guys. But if you really want to know what currency pairs to trade, right? If you look at one of the first videos I made about trading sessions and times, the New York session have certain pairs that have high liquidity there on. London session has it, like London session now. London session is 8 a.m. in the morning to like your 12 p.m. And then you're talking about GBP USD, GBP CAD. Do you understand? GBP JPY. Those are like London pairs. GBP JPY is still under Tokyo and Sydney session, so it's also still good in the morning. The liquidity there is still high. By liquidity, I mean money, right? So those are pairs to trade around those times. If you feel like, oh, I want to take normal currency pairs. All right, so that's it. Any more questions? Do we understand what I just shared with us? It is being
Yeah,
recorded, so you can
Yes.
sit with the
yeah.
recording. At least you were live on this one. It should make more sense to
Mhm.
you.
Yeah, it
So
does.
try it out. Share me your screenshots, right?
Okay.
Your trade history, and let's just progress from there. I'm going to stop the
Okay.
recording now.